Welcome, Wei.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters. There's no guest today, but today is my third speech. I'll talk about the speech is the get to the point. In today's speech, I'll briefly introduce the dispatch system history, and then I will talk about the mobile device that our company designed, and hopefully after this speech, you guys will be so interested in our companies. When I first interviewed with DDS, I thought the mobile device, the dispatch systems must be easy. I just connect to one customer to the drivers and send text message to the drivers, how easy it would be. But the more I researched on the internet, I found that it's not as simple as I thought. For example, a French guest, a tourist, located in the Vancouver airport, he want to order a cab. And so he might want a French-speaking driver to pick him up. And then he carry a huge luggage. And also, he has 4 kids with him. So a small cab may not fit his family. He might need a van to take him. And then he might travel with his friends, and his friend was visiting his family in the Burnaby, but they ordered a hotel in the Vancouver downtown, so they may need 2 stops in the row, and this we call multi-wheel jobs, and they need a driver who will take this kind of job. So it's not that simple. There are so many rules implied in this system, and so that draw my interest. So I looked through the internet and found that the first generation of the dispatch system was the voice over the radio. This dispatch system has a dispatcher who's sitting in the office, just taking the phone call from the customer, and then they will be like call the driver on the radios. This system was okay, but it's not as efficient or effective because the dispatcher need to be trained in order to have it trained well in order to operate efficiently, and also has to be know the street very well, you have to know the address. When the computer and GPS came out and are commercially available, the dispatch can be done through the data communication between the server and the mobile device. This is how our company started, the digital dispatch system. Our dispatch system is composed of 2 parts. One part is the server side, the other part was the mobile device on the driver's seat. The server contains all the magic, like for example, the previous example I talking about the French tourist. It can connect a driver who is French speaking and then has a van and willing to do these multi-wheel jobs with this tourist, and who is the nearest to that tourist as well. So that will be, it can optimize the operation of the fleets and reduce the customer wait time and improve the driver's earnings. The dispatcher no longer need to need to train to be the job, and the job can be replaced by the call takers. And also the dispatch is done automatically. Just enter the address and then that's it. You don't need to worry about where it goes and so on. Or the computer handle the rest. Our current flagship product is called Vector 9000. It contains it's the mobile device terminal. It contains the 6-inch touchscreen to show the map, and it communication using the cellular network. And also it integrates the credit card swipe and the meter, taxi meter and the printer together, so it can become a smart hub inside the taxi. In the present days, when the 3G and LTE network came in place, we developed another new technology, a new mobile device called mSlate, which could have a dual boot system inside. You have Windows CE and it has the Android on it. The mSlate has more powerful CPU, more RAM, and more bigger screens. It's the world's first 7-inch mobile device run on the taxi. It can also use as a Wi-Fi hotspot, so that you could watch the news or TV on your cell phone when you're taking the cab. For example, if you're imagine that you're attending important meetings and then the Connect game is on, so that you will not miss anything because you watch the game on the cab. The DDS also develops the app for the Android phone tablets. With this app, the cab won't need to install our mobile device. They could just use the cell phone. They could use the tablet to install our app onto it, and then they can get the job done. And today's speech, I talk about the dispatch system history and the successful products developed by our company. The dispatch system not only work for the taxi, it can also work for the transit system as well, and also the busy ferries. Hopefully, I can do some attention for you guys. Thank you.
Well, thanks, Wei, for the speech on dispatch. And next up, we have Johnny for evaluating speech.